Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And getting the start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. Ready to go? Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani.
Dives and he can't hang on. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Batting second, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Man at second. And this one looks like trouble. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score and the Dodgers have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
First baseman.
How many times have we seen an early at bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Gallen checks on the runner.
No,
Back
he's
to
in there.
second
Safe.
safely. Nearly got caught in between there. That one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Fought off foul. No outs. Runners at first and second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Runners at first and second with one gone. In the air, right field. Carroll under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And that's the third out. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the backs. Going one. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Second baseman.
Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. Two away now after the drop third strike. Two down, base is empty. This is Corbin Carroll. Foul ball there. The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one. And a big swing and a miss. Up the middle. Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw,
Safe.
but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Gabriel Moreno at the plate with two away, swings through that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the third out. Back here at Chase Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right
Batting
there.
ninth,
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Bunting for a hit. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. led off this game with a double. Swing and a miss as he was late. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Here's Mookie now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's chasing that time. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Nope, ball 1.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. The 1-0. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room and he makes the catch. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikes. Top half of the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Flied to right his first time. In the air to left center. Gurriel under this one. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, set for the bottom of the third, Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Del Castillo.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
One up, one down. And now the center fielder.
Center fielder, Ryan Walshman.
Here's a tapper towards short. Betts throws to first in time. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. That one missed. Swing and a ball popped up. Kim under it. And that is that. Back here in the desert, on to the fourth. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Gallen back to work.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Muncy at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And there's a ball.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the dirt. Full count now. And they'll do it again.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder.
Two down,
Andy
base is
Pages.
empty. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. 1 for 1 with a... so far.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Way back there.
That
Into the
ball's
corner,
foul.
but foul. Gonna count 1 and 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, out towards right center. Carroll under it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball 1.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
He was all
Up
over
next
that
for
one.
the
Smashed that one
Diamondbacks.
through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard,
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And it's second. Bunts it in the air. He's safe.
No, he's in there.
With a bunt single.
Up
don't
next
just put it
for
in
the
play, right?
Diamondbacks,
With his speed,
catcher
that's a hit every
Gabriel
time.
Moreno.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball.
misses in.
Inside.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Tosses to first, but the game is tied as the run comes in.
Up
Go ahead,
next
run on
for the
base.
Diamondbacks,
Ildemaro Vargas
first baseman,
digs in now. He popped out his first time. Puts a bunt down. Freeman. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. 1 down. Runner at first. Now the left fielder. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Inside. Ball 1.
Throw to
Got him.
second, and he's out. Hit on the ground to short. And that is the inning. Back here at Chase
Leading off
Field,
for
we
the
go to the
Dodgers,
top of the
second
fifth.
baseman,
Hesung Kim
Hesung
steps to
Kim.
the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Gurriel takes it in for the out. 1 down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Stays alive. Up and in, and it's 1-2. The Dodgers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Betts cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a big swing and a miss. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. Runner on the go. Bunted back towards the mound. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the center fielder. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Arenado around third. And they lead by 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Ball 2.
Puts a bunt down. Kim. Save!
Save!
And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. 1 out, man at first. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Oh, he can't bring it in. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat.
Right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 on, 1 out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
For the Diamondbacks.
Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And that's a fair ball. 1 run is in. Throws to second. And he's there with a double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Top 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Runner in
first
scoring
baseman,
position. No outs. Freddie Freeman. Will come up to hit. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Taylor Clark.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to second
No,
safely.
he's safe.
Nearly got caught in between there. Should be extra bases. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and they close the gap. It's 6-3. 1 down. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Clark, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Ball
Too
that's
close
outside.
for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers.
2 outs,
third
base is
baseman,
empty.
Max
And next for
Muncy.
L.A., Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Swinging a foul out of play. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Swings over the top of that one.
You know, these D-backs really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
Up next
Picks up
for the
strikeout number 7.
Diamondbacks, third
Nato
baseman,
comes in to take his
Nolan
cuts. 1 for
Arenado.
2. And a swing and a miss there. Swings through that high fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next
Swings
for the
and misses.
Diamondbacks,
It's a strikeout.
designated
Strikeout
hitter,
number 8.
Adrian Del Castillo.
Del Castillo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Chopped left side. Arenado whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate. And that is that. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Perdomo at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for the
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get it.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in the desert, ready to begin the 8th.
Shortstop
Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. Will Smith to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And that one hammered back there. And it is gone. And they're chipping away. It's 6-4. One down. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Oh, that's inside.
Hernandez in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Freddie around third. 1 run's in. That gets by him. Now around second, going for third. And they hold the runner at third. Potential tying run 90 feet away now.
Kyle Tucker.
And now a very big at bat. Kyle Tucker.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by 1.
For the Dodgers,
So the sac fly ties the game.
Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Popped up left side. Arenado settles under this one. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 60, Edgardo Henrique.
Now, Ildemaro Vargas. And fouled off. Runner takes off. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Squirts away a little bit. Low throw, skips past him at third. Coming home. They lead it in the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
On the ground to short. Sends it to first. Out number 2.
Up next,
2 down,
for the
base is empty.
Diamondbacks,
Here's
third
Nolan Arenado.
baseman,
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Applies the tag, inning over. We go to the 9th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Reaching down makes the catch. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Ohtani. 1 for 4 with a double.
Nope.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper, and they tie it up. It's 7-7. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Mookie now. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a ball middle of the plate. Jumped all over it. Absolutely.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 67.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Smith in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Out towards right center field. Carroll settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, bottom half of the 9th. If we've got a tie ball game, home side looking to walk it off. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Got him to chase one above the zone there. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Here's the center fielder. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
We got a ground rule double.
By him.
Two bases.
Waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job going the opposite way with it.
Runner breaks for 3rd. That's in for a strike.
Out on the tag.
Out at 3rd. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Perdomo trying to send this to extra innings. Got him swinging for the K. That's the 3rd out. On to extra innings. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Runner edges away at second. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run from second, and they lead it in the 10th. And in at second with an RBI double. Digging in. Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Pickoff move to second.
He's in there. He's safe.
And save. First pitch swinging. That's smacked on a line to center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Freddie across the score. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
And it's second. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Pickoff throw, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze her.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next, for the Dodgers, center fielder.
So digging in, Andy Pajas. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Man on second, 2 down. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Good job at damage. Back here in the desert, on to the bottom of the 10th. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. He's trying for third. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Diamondbacks down to their final out. They're down Corbin Carroll.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down.
tiptoeing the slab, Roki Sasaki.
Leading
Chris,
off here
what are you
this
looking for
afternoon,
from him?
the designated
Well, it's a
hitter,
three-pitch
number 12,
mix
Kyle
in the repertoire
Schwarber.
for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success
Ball
on the
one.
hill today.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Hey!
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same
Ball
inning.
one.
Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Foul ball. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air, center field. Kim should have this one. And there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That
Ball.
just misses. Ball 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. JT Real Mutil steps in. Check swing, called strike. Strike 1. Swings at a slider. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's out to center field. Pajes on his way in. And that'll do it. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200-plus Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
Stays alive. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And now it's Mookie Betts. Line drive. Reaching down and makes the grab. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one for strike 1. Marsh getting to start in left. 28 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2016. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
He was late there. Strike 1. And now 2-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. This is
Ball, that's
Bryson
in.
Stott. Right there for a strike. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Adolis Garcia now at the plate.
Nope. Ball, that's out.
Just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
High fly ball out towards left center. Hernandez on the move to the alley, but it's the center fielder who gets there. Back here in L.A., now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ground ball. Stop. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And that is out of play. 0-1.
Hey!
On a line. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Now back in safely at first. Here's Kyle Tucker.
That's a ball.
Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. Runner on the move. Got him swinging. Real Mutual throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Once he digs in.
Ball, that's in.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. That gets the zone. That's strike 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, right field, Tucker on the move. He's got it, and there's 1 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Ball.
Next pitch is
that ball
outside.
went out.
Now
Ball, that's low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner now 0-1. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. Here is Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. And
Nope.
that's
Foul ball.
just foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
0-2 now. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Foul ball there.
If I were him, I wouldn't feel like I have to throw fastballs for strikes at this point. We've seen this offense go out of the zone a few times now, and it's not exactly working.
Inside ball.
Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2 on the way. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Inside, ball 1. That's a ball.
Nola fires. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. This one in the air, center field. Crawford settles underneath it. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the 4th, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
That's a ball.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. 1-2 now. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Check
ball.
Swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on
Nope,
the mound.
that's inside.
In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's ball 4.
Take your
Tried
bait.
another slider, but it missed the
Up
plate.
next for Philadelphia.
And at first,
Third baseman,
Alec Bohm
Bohm.
stands in for the Phillies. That
Ball,
one
that's
misses.
off the plate.
That's 5 straight. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front
Up next
shoulder
for
coming open
Philadelphia.
instead of
Second
staying
baseman,
closed.
Bryson
If he
Stott.
does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The
Oh.
throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
That clips the corner.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
He did not go around. The Phillies up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's ball 2.
Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Next to the dish is Freddie. 0 for 1 so far.
Freeman.
High fly ball, right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Ready now for the 5th inning. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Rip, but it curls foul. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Too high. Ball.
Next
That's
offering
ball 3.
upstairs. And a foul ball. 3-2. That one misses.
Base, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next
Well,
for
a breaking ball in that 3-2
Philadelphia,
count.
Crawford. Now
Will
pitching for the
climb
Dodgers.
into the game.
Number
Still
61,
pretty early in the ball
Will
game, so this
Climb.
bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Schwarber in the box again. Takes the strike.
Ball 1.
Klein goes 6 feet 5 inches, 26 years old, and he was a 5th round. Oh, look at the stop. To second for 1, and it's over his head. Into 3rd now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. To Betts at second for 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air center field. Crawford settles under it, takes it in for the out. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. In the air center field. Crawford under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Max Muncy at the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Max Muncy.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in L.A. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well,
That's
that's
a
kind of
ball.
what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Had him out front for strike 3. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Hard hit right side. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker coming on. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ohtani stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Pitch out, but no action. Kim, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. On the ground right side, Freeman takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. What do you got?
Swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. That one fouled off. He swings and fouls one off.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the last half of the 7th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And Mookie
that's
takes.
out.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive
Ball
at
2.
times. And another thing that stands out specifically is that they haven't been able to lay off the first pitch. 9 first pitch outs in this game, so it's been costly for them.
1 down.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Smith in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. 2 away. Here's Freddie Freeman now. That one ripped, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Phillies DH. Manager signals over, and how about this? the intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. So man aboard. Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen. A lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Vesia,
that's outside.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Here he go.
Swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. The Phils trying to break this one open. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging. And now it is JT Realmuto. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses there. Now 1 and 2.
Ball,
Really
that's
good
inside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Double steal. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And digging in for
left fielder,
Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Check
Ball,
swing
that's
and
out.
ball outside. Ball 1. That's to third. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and it's 5-0.
Third baseman.
So
Alec
2 down.
Bohm.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Runner takes off. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Next to hit,
second
Rice.
baseman.
Stop. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Blake Treinen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss. Late with the swing there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Now a chance for Adolis Garcia. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Runner on the go. And that one finds its way through. 1 run is in. Sosa around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 8-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
That's towards center. Diving, makes the grab. Onto the bottom. Eighth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Out towards right center field, and there's one down. Now it's the right field. Kyle Tucker.
Number 58, Tanner Banks.
And a foul ball. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Crawford under it. That's out number 2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Ground ball right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the 9th. So here's the Phillies DH. Kyle Schwarber. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. So a man at first. Trey Turner at the plate. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. There in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. 2 down, bases empty. And now here is Harper. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. Right side. And foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for the.
Well struck right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe. 2 outs with a man at third. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fought off foul. On a strike. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Swings through that.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Got him. That ends the frame. Bottom of the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's fouled away.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So back to the top of the order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Check swing, and he went strike 1. That's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. No throw, safe at second.
If you're a hitter, you can't go back to the dugout and say, man, I should have hit that pitch. You got to say, you know what he means.
Runner breaks for third. Out towards right center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. 8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton.
Like water, no daughter, fight to the joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius, jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on BUSINESS, yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on, stay, I'm not like them. Let me state my case, sprint out the race, no chase, I pace, just came out the gate, and he still gon' hate.